the idea that I almost didn't come to this city uh, is crazy to me now, because I only looked at this city as a way to get from point A to point B from two different cities. And man, this is, it's incredible. After going to the capital of Kosovo, I went to the second biggest city in Kosovo, the historic capital, actually, a city called Prizren. It was only a 2-hour bus ride, and I got on my bus at 1:30 and took it until 3:30. So I got to see a lot of the Kosovo countryside, which is absolutely gorgeous, until I landed right here in the city center of Prizren. And I'm going to try not to repeat myself way too much, but just to say this place is absolutely gorgeous. As I went to my hostel, I saw this little kitty here, and I wanted to become best friends with him, but he had other ideas. So even though I was only there one night, I wasn't able to win this guy over. I'm officially in Prizren, Kosovo, and it's the first place I felt the need not to wear gloves. I also haven't found any major tourist things to look at, so I have about an hour and a half to wander before the sun sets. Yeah. And you know what? We're just going to see what we find. And like I said there, I hadn't found any tourist-specific things to look at. However, there ended up being a handful in the city. In fact, Prizren itself has 4 UNESCO World Heritage Sites in it, and the city center itself is nominated to the list of becoming the entire thing a UNESCO World Heritage Site itself. So there are a couple of beautiful there's a beautiful mosque and beautiful churches, and Kosovo is great too. It is one of the places with a Muslim majority. So actually on this trip, I went to all 3 countries that have the highest Muslim majorities. And this might be the single most beautiful city I've ever seen in my entire life. It is picturesque and everything is clean. It is truly incredible. So we're gonna, essentially the whole city is situated right here on the beautiful river, which the name I'm not going to butcher for you right now, so you can look it up. And I actually found 2 or 3 different names online for it, so I don't want to misspeak. I'm always worried about putting bad information out into the universe via these videos. Once again, in historic Prizren dates back to the Roman Empire, and most known for the fortress, which I didn't get a lot of great views of, the Prizren Fortress, which has the what's obviously the best view of the city, but it's up the mountain, and I only had about an hour and a half or so before sunset, so I wouldn't have been able to find my way up there. However, I'm really thrilled that I ended up in the city as the sun did set, because it got a little bit dark for a few minutes, and then all of a sudden this gorgeous sunset just turned everything into this beautiful shade of orange, and it lasted for 30 to 40 minutes, and it's like it gave a whole new coat of paint to the entire city. It was absolutely stunning. This is a gyro I had gotten for pretty cheap, and the buddy who wanted me to feed him it. And a few minutes later, though, a nice couple came by with a big bag of dog food, and they poured a lot on the floor for him, although he was still more interested in my gyro. The bridge there you've seen in a few of these different clips is the old stone bridge, which is one of the main tourist things you'll see in town. Absolutely beautiful. There's several bridges that cross back and forth, and I essentially just made loops. Also, in the video in the background here, you can hear the Muslim prayer, which happens, I believe, 6 times a day, and this was just a little before 7 p.m. I think it happened at 6:58 that evening. And I really just did loops of the city here and tried to talk to different people. It also, at one point, I went to pay for my gyro and gave them euro coins, and they handed me one back and told me it was counterfeit. So that was super interesting. So the one of the souvenirs I have from my trip is perhaps a counterfeit €2 coin. They tried to explain to me in very broken English and Serbian why exactly I should have known it wasn't real. However, I wouldn't know any better having not a ton of experience with Euro. And this is the bus station that I ended up in super bright and early the next morning to start a 7-hour journey to Podgorica, Montenegro. Hey guys, Jake here. I just want to thank you so much for watching these videos, liking, subscribing. Please continue to do all that. I hope I've been at least a little bit of inspiration for someone out there to bite the bullet, jump off the cliff, and take a trip. And if you're still wondering how you can do that cheaply and efficiently and safely, I wrote a little guidebook for you. I called it Go for Broke, which I think is a cute, cheeky little title. There's hard copies on Amazon for $12.99. You can also DM me or email me, and I'll send you a PDF for $5. In fact, I'm willing to send it to you ahead of time. And then if you like it, you can send me $5. I guarantee you that if you use one tip from this book, the book will pay for itself immediately. And it can save you hundreds on flights. It can save you hundreds on lodging, public transportation, all that kind of stuff. If you see me in person, I'll have a lot of these at every show over the next few months as well. Link is going to be in the bio or in the first comment below. So once again, Go for Broke. I'd really love it if you check this out. And I really hope it helps you out. And if you use this to go anywhere really cool, please let me know. Show me your pictures. Show me your videos. I'm very interested. This is based off of 15 years of travel and mistakes I've made. I don't want you to make the same mistakes, and I want you to save a whole bunch of money. So really appreciate it.